Hey everybody, it's Kevin Abbott from Barrel of Monks, and I'm here with another perfect pair for you. And I am in Boca Raton. I'm at Corvina, which is in East Boca, right off of Palmetto Parkway. This is an incredible seafood restaurant. They have a wide range of different kinds of seafoods. They have a raw bar, they do sushi, and they do something that is almost as incredible, I'm hoping to taste, as it is to look at, with this Thai crispy red snapper. And this dish, I watched this dish being prepared. It does look absolutely fantastic. There's some really complementary flavors that are going to go with this Waypoint IPA, which is a beer that's always on draft here at Corvina. Waypoint IPA is a hazy style IPA, so we're picking up a lot of those tropical fruit flavors. It is a little bit soft and pillowy from the mouthfeel, low in bitterness, but there's a little bit of bitterness to go along with it. And Waypoint, for many of you have never seen before in cans, it's now in cans and widely available out in distribution where it wasn't before. So this is a great opportunity to put the Waypoint out there, put it with a dish that we think is going to pair really, really well together, and just kind of go forward and see how they work. This dish, to get a little farther into it, it has kind of a sweet and sour kind of sauce that's put together with some chilies. I asked the chef, I said, hey, what's the spice level on this thing? Medium, moderate, high? He said moderate, but it really depends on how much of the chilies you get in the plate, because they're kind of thinly sliced. So I think you can kind of like fish out some of those chilies if you're a heat head like me, and throw some more on there to make it a little bit more spicy. To go along with this kind of sweet and sour kind of sauce, which has some tamarind in it. We also have these cucumbers with these roasted peanuts, and I was told the proper way to eat this was to kind of put some of the cucumbers on top of the fish and get all those bites together. I think part of the acidity aspect of it, the sweetness aspect, is what's going to go so well with the IPA. So let's do as they recommend, right? We always want to do what the chef recommends. I'm going to spoon out some of this. Kind of spoon. I'll fork it out because I don't have a spoon. On the snapper. Gave me a little extra sauce. I'm just gonna put a little extra sauce on there because I'm a sauce. All right, take a little drink of the beer. Tropical fruit flavors, a little bit of stone fruit, a little bit of white grape. Let's get in here. I want to get all those flavors in there together to see how it compares. So immediately what I like about this is that you have the crispy fish, right? That gives you like nice mouthfeel and texture. And you have some crunchier aspects. Crunchy like the peanuts, crunchy like the cucumbers here. And the soft, pillowy nature of a beer like a hazy IPA like Waypoint balances those flavors out really well. So it's a mouthfeel kind of thing, and that people don't think about a lot when they think about food pairing. But mouthfeel and complementing mouthfeel can go really, really well. I also really like the spice level on this. It's not too much. Like I said, I really like spice, but you shouldn't be scared of it because the spice level. Spice is usually balanced out pretty well by IPAs, by the bitterness of IPA, so we've got that complement going on there. And then finally what we have is the tropical nature, the fruits forward nature of this IPA. Goes so well with that kind of tamarind taste, or I'm not sure they use tamarind paste or just tamarind, but goes so and kind of brings that fruity aspect out of this and really brings it all together. Really makes that kind of fruit flavor pop in here, balancing out that heat and also balancing out the acidity. So we've got that nice kind of, even though the beer's not sweet, you have that kind of thought of sweeter fruit flavors that come out of this, pairing with the acidity and really melding to make something really, really beautiful. I mean, this is a great dish. I love it when you have something that's this beautiful and presented so well, and it comes through, and it's not just a work of art, it's a delicious dish that can pair really, really well with one of our beers, which makes it a doubly wonderful for me. So you can come down to Corvina. Like I said, great seafood place. They have a ton of different options. So if this is it, it doesn't look like it's up your alley, you'll find tons of different things. Waypoint IPA on draft all the time. And this beer will pair well with a lot of dishes with similar kinds of flavors. Dishes with heat, dishes that are high in acidity, dishes that are kind of crunchy and have a lot of texture to them. Going to go really well together. This one's dynamite. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope that you will come to Corvina and try these two dishes together and tell us what you thought of them. And then we're going to see you next time, next week on The Perfect Pairing. Cheers.